Jeff, I think you're there down at the port, sorry, aren't you? Surrounded by protesters. What's going on down there?
Well, yes, there's been two protests that really began before first light. They've been here since the crack of dawn protesting. Two sides, as I say. There's No To The Barge, and there's also Stand Up To Racism. The Stand Up To Racism lot won't engage with GB News. They won't. They've refused any requests for interviews, but No To The Barge have been very kind, and they are with us now to talk a little bit more about how they're feeling today. Let's start with you. The barge is now in.
Yep.
How do you feel today?
I feel really sad today. I just feel as if there's a really big... I feel as if I've had a loss, actually. I just feel really, really sad.
Jill, the other group, Stand Up To Racism, has accused you guys of being racist. They're saying that you're judging these people before you've even seen them based on the colour of their skin. How do you argue that?
We haven't actually said that at all. Whenever we say anything that they don't agree with, they just call us racist. They bring this big R word up all the time. We've tried to engage with them because we all want the same thing. We all want this barge not to be here.
Lorraine, you said that you've had some problems this morning.
Yeah, I've just found out. I am president of the Guiding Light Spiritualist Church on Portland, and apparently my position has been questioned. That, you know, being a spiritualist, which yes, I believe in, has been questioned. That, you know, I shouldn't be here and doing this. But I have freedom of speech, and I'm able to do what I want to do. I don't have to be questioned and accused of doing things when they know nothing about me.
So is people assuming that you think a certain way and feel a certain way because you're here?
Yeah, I'm being morally targeted, and that's not the case at all.
Alex, you've been leading this campaign from the very beginning. Where do you go now? Because your whole campaign is based on, say, No To The Barge, but the barge is here now. So what happens to your campaign?
So, as I've shared before, we're looking towards our legal challenge, and that's about gathering more information on that regard. Unfortunately, Dorset Council haven't been very open with us, but we do have a freedom of information request in the works, and we are going to work on that. The cruise liners too, we are going to be here to protest them and really share what's the economic disparity, the haves and the have-nots here, of those that use the cruise liners and the poor men that are going to be on this asylum barge.
If the cost of living crisis hadn't happened and everybody was very wealthy, very well off, very comfortable at the moment, do you think you'd feel the same about this barge?
It's a bit of an open-ended question, that one, really, until they arrive, and bearing in mind that this could have been 500 men from any other counties, that we don't know the impact that's going to have upon the island. But I think with having the extra 500 people from wherever isn't good for such a small community. So, yeah, I do feel it's going to have an impact on Portland, yeah.
Great. Well, thank you very much for joining me. And there are plenty more protests, as you've been hearing, over the coming weeks and months. Back to you.